What's up, y'all? This is your boy James. I am here with the amazing Schoolboy. Listen, Schoolboy is a celebrity this week. I'ma just go on and put it out there. Schoolboy is an all around celebrity this week. We got Safari out here clapping back at Schoolboy, and
Look, I was minding my business, okay? I just happened to
ain't
point
never
out an
mind
obvious situation.
on here now.
Huh?
I said you ain't never minded your business, but I know.
I was minding my business as I thought I was strolling through Twitter. He had some props of smoke for me.
I just don't. I don't know how he could even look at the situation and not realize that. I mean, damn, it really is the truth. Like, wouldn't nobody know about him if it wasn't for Nicki Minaj?
He the one tweeted the question talking about she should know who I am. She should Google me. I'm
Right,
like, so when you Google you, if you actually Google you, sir, she comes up.
right.
So we gonna act like she don't exist. Man, then he gonna call me a jack. And then I told him, well, I'm a jack and I'm getting ad revenue. So the more you talking to me, you helping my check from Twitter. I appreciate
Absolutely.
it. So, sir, I
Absolutely.
don't, I don't understand. I
And the
don't
truth of the matter is he probably paying for his shit too.
he ain't even got no he don't have a he won't pay for it.
Oh, and which is why he don't have one. So I was like, she famous, she famous.
And it's funny because I was watching an episode of Love and Hip Hop this week, and he says in the episode of Love and Hip Hop, he don't care about what people say about him on social media, but you were arguing with
Right.
me.
But you arguing on social media with
And you
somebody.
didn't even block me, sir. I'm still able to see your post. So I mean, clearly you wasn't that affected,
Right, right. I
you know.
I just think the whole thing was stupid, and it's when you
Well,
talk
he's
about
stupid.
clout chasing and all
Well,
of that shit, and
he's stupid. I mean, he
yeah,
ain't too bright himself. Look
I
who
mean, listen, I'd have said that all along. So
he
I
a
mean,
bird like his baby mama.
listen,
Mm,
I
yes,
thought.
I call him birds. He's a male bird. She was a female bird.
Well,
The
listen,
birds.
listen, y'all. We got a really dope show for you guys today. Again, I am James. I got Schoolboy here with me, and I'm glad that we are back with y'all this week. Definitely a good week. We got a whole lot of topics, and I was hoping to get a certain somebody in here on the live with us today, but not looking like it's gonna happen. But it's all good. It might happen, maybe moving forward or something like that. Everything is still kind of fresh, but we got a lot of topics to hit you guys with today. If any of you guys have been looking, which I know that obviously a lot of you guys have, then you already know, about the stuff going on with Funky Dineva and him going off on Chloe Bailey, and then backtracking and doubling down and trying to apologize, which we already know that was just because the powers that be said that something needed to be done. You got Mustang out here. He did a video with the baby, only for him to be removed from the video, appearingly because of sexuality, concerns and stuff like that. So, sucks. That's the generation. But we'll talk a little bit about that. Eva Marcel, divorce is finally finalized. I know you guys saw, what was the man's name? Derek, niggas for Trump, Uncle Ruckus, who?
You can't say the N word. You just fully said it.
I know.
Yes, ninjas for Trump. They was down there, down to the thing.
Yeah.
I don't. You know how we took them chairs down there in Alabama? That's what we should have did with them.
Yeah.
Now, I ain't saying I condone violence, okay? Then y'all be like, Schoolboy say be violent, beat on people.
Right.
No, I'm saying sometimes you need to take one of them folding chairs and help somebody out get their brain back right. Because I'm trying to understand what that orange man did for them.
Listen,
and then comparing it, what took me out, James, this is what took me out right here. You compare Trump going to jail to black men being incarcerated in America every single day.
Absolutely.
That's where I kind of said, now, me and him ain't smoking the same stuff.
I'm with you.
I don't know what he talking about right there.
Mm-hmm.
Were you confused? You a black man.
He's very confused, but it's a lot of those out there, though. It's a lot of those out there who are very confused. I mean, hell, look at the ladies. What was it? Diamond and what was the other? Yeah. I mean, look at them, So it's a lot of them out there. It's enough. But obviously Trump was arrested along with Rudy Giuliani and so many other people. So we'll talk a little bit about that. Of course, once again, Safari clapping back at Schoolboy. Oh, that is just the topic of the day for me. Schoolboy, like I can't take this shit. Cameron and Mace together with a talk show. Talk a little bit about that. Sexy Red, Raw Dog Queen. Whoopi Goldberg addressed. I'm gonna need you to not do the faces. That's that gummy. That's the gummy. I'm gonna let.
No, the gummy gone. That's gone. That's natural.
Whoopi Goldberg addresses sexuality. Brielle Bierman being sued by American Express.
Hell, that run in the family. They got bad finance issues over there.
I saw that coming some years ago, but we'll discuss that a little bit more. And the divorce was called off for a hot minute, and now the divorce is back on. Croy has refiled for divorce, so we're gonna talk a little bit about that. Whole lot of topics in there, so definitely gonna be talking about a whole lot of stuff. But before we even get into that stuff, I definitely want to make mention of Aaliyah. Most people know that yesterday was the anniversary of her passing, her transition, and all of that stuff. And I had actually reached out to her brother Rashad to try to get him on, and we hadn't really worked out anything, or I hadn't heard anything back from him yet. So even at some point in the future, if we can get him on, then I think that would be cool, because it really would just be nice to know kind of what's going on, like legacy wise, and stuff that they really had been working on before they got all of the music back up on streaming platforms and all that stuff. And of course, all of our music is back on the platforms now. So just kind of wondering what things are in motion, or if they're still trying to do anything to kind of keep the legacy going, and that sort of thing. So at some point we may get him on, but definitely, hands high for Aaliyah. And birthdays, Keke Palmer.
And she out with her baby daddy. She's out with her baby daddy.
But listen, I don't even think that's.
And he's singing this. He's singing this on the live. There goes my baby. Ooh, girl, look at you.
Oh,
you know he got some balls.
Absolutely. Yeah, I ain't even gonna say nothing about Usher. I was
just pop locking in the video, like pop locking it now. She laid. Shout out to Darius, because I'm gonna tell you, argue with your girl online, unfollow each other, and still be there at her birthday, have a little bit of dinner, and spend the time with your son. That was the flex. That ninja said, "Ain't going nowhere."
Listen. I mean, it was that was bound to be the case though. But yeah, her birthday is today, so happy birthday, Keke Palmer. James,
call me when you
see,
baby daddy. I lit a soft light. I sit at home, burp the baby, Kiki, everything. I ain't got had no smoke with your dude. You know what I'm saying?
You say no smoke?
I ain't gonna smoke with him.
You said I ain't got no smoke. James Harden, Brooklyn Nets, also played for the Rockets, Oklahoma City. Happy birthday to him.
You know what? I tweeted some ignorant stuff about him this past week. And I said, you know what? I said his beard must be funky. It just looked like it stank. You see James Harden sometimes, he just don't look fresh. Like he need to be like he just, I don't know, he just don't look him. I don't know.
I was gonna say, what make you say that? Listen, we need
to. It look wispy, wispy and funky. It's just, I don't know. It's just, that dirty look is in. I don't know nothing about that. I believe in washing.
Listen, that's not today's generation. Listen, they be walking.
We know.
They be walking around funky and everything. So
as Sexy Red, that's how she be looking. Shut up. Go ahead.
There you go. Rapper Corday, happy birthday. Cassie, happy birthday. Michael Coulter, Big Crit, and Kim Burrell. All those folks. Go ahead.
Kim Burrell.
Go ahead.
Did we really have to? Did we really have to? Woo! You know what, Lord? I ain't gonna do it.
Listen, y'all. See,
That's you said that's one of your people. I'm just slide on back. I ain't gonna say nothing about Kimber. Go ahead.
I can't think straight, man.
Oh, we forgot Bob Barker died today.
Yes. Yes.
Price is
Bob.
Right. He lived a full life, 99 years.
Huh?
He lived a full life. I don't think he.
Very full. That's all I really have to say. Obviously, rest in peace. Yeah.
Price is Right was my joint though back in the day.
It,
You know,
it
when you
was.
off of school and you had the summer break, you just be in there watching Price is Right. I was watching Young and the Restless, Bold and the Beautiful.
Okay, I wasn't on those, but I did watch The Price is Right. Um, I'm not gonna front. I did watch The Young and the Restless. I did watch The Young and the
Victor
Restless.
Newman, it was Victor
Yeah, I
still
did watch The
alive.
Young and the Restless. I watched a little bit of what was it? One Life to Live
Everybody did that, or what's that?
and Days of Our
General
Lives.
Hospital.
I didn't really mess with General Hospital. Yeah, I didn't really mess with General Hospital. I did Days of Our Lives though. We could really take it back in the day. Dynasty. Uh,
Oh,
that was my stuff. Diane
Dallas. She was on Dallas back in the day too.
Dallas. Yeah,
Mhm.
all that stuff back in the day. Yeah. I
Fun
was,
fact: in Dallas, Texas, there's a neighborhood named after all of the characters in Dallas,
oh,
and it's in
really?
Murphy, Texas. Yeah, and it's
Interesting.
the whole subdivision named after all of the Dallas characters.
Wow. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. I did not know that. So yeah, everybody, we got a whole lot of stuff to talk about today. I do believe first thing we're gonna go into is Funky Dineva. Um, Funky Dineva went off on Chloe Bailey. Um, I mean, obviously, in my opinion, I don't think any of it was warranted. I mean, you could feel how you want to feel, obviously about anybody, but I just think all of it was unwarranted. I think that, when you talk about Halle Berry, Chloe Bailey, I think that they are, I think that they are heavily judged. I think that they are held to just an enormously high standard. Obviously because of the Beyonce connection and all of that stuff, but I just think it's ridiculous though. And on top of that, or aside from all of that, I'm just like, these are young girls, like they ain't hurting nobody. They out pushing their passion, pushing their dreams, and they ain't hurting nobody. So like, where all that come from? And if you don't, it's one thing to not like somebody. I mean, you can not like. I mean, I told you who I can't stand today, and ain't even no reason behind it. I just don't like. But I mean, but at the end of the day, it's like, why do they have to be out there and just like why you got to go in so heavy on the girl like that and like fat shaming? Like, I just think that you got your own stuff that you get criticized about for who you think you are or who you feel like you want to be, and like that to me, it was just too much. But what's your take?
Well, I told one part of my feeling on Chef Don Don show this week. I had
Absolutely.
just end up wound up just calling in randomly, and so I had said preach a little mini sermon over there. I went to my Twitter and I tweeted out, and I basically said a general statement. My thing is, he could have kept it to the point at hand, which what the topic was that Chloe just got online and said, "Hey, we're talking about my sister." There was no this whole thing of, oh, she don't know who she is. Okay, most of us didn't know who we were in our early 20s.
Absolutely,
I know the hell I didn't.
including him.
Hey,
Like,
I'm finished. I'm just getting to where I need to be, like knowing who I am and everything. Damn near almost to 40. You make
absolutely.
mistakes, this, that, and the third. Do we not? A lot of us don't care for and don't feel like that the DDG dude is a good look for Halle. But at the end of the day, that is her choice and her life. None of this directly affects any of us. I get it that you get to talk about people in pop culture, and that is your job. But I felt like it was tasteless, it was classless, it was ridiculous, and you gave a little bit of misogyny inside of that too as well. And even just because I guess my whole thing is just, you can say stuff to someone, but you ain't got to insult them.
Absolutely.
You can critique them and not insult them.
Absolutely.
And bringing up the Hallie had nothing to do with what the subject was at hand, which was talking about Chloe just saying that all of this, she's inauthentic and this, that, and the third. Now, don't get me wrong. That is your opinion, and he is absolutely allowed to have that. Absolutely. I would never tell anybody that he's not allowed to have his opinion. Absolutely. But it was how you did it. It was so nasty. It was so direct. It was so like you had beef with this girl. It's like you had some kind of invisible beef that we didn't understand that y'all had, and it was all of this smoke, and I didn't really get it.
And outside of that, I just think that as Black media, like, we go really far to down each other, and we criticize each other, and we always talk all this shit about we don't have this, and we don't get this opportunity, and people don't give us this break, and then it's like we clown each other, and like, to me, that shit is sick. Like, it
was just unnecessary, and I feel like he, as a grown man, you are almost 40. He articulates very well in his breakdowns and his videos of his views. So he could have very well articulated that a lot better than what he did, and it was terrible. And then the apology was no apology. So absolutely. I would have rather you not even try to half-ass an apology that you really didn't even freaking mean, because at the end of the day, you didn't care.
Absolutely. Like,
you didn't care what you said.
Mm-hmm.
You doubled down on it, and the only reason you apologized because you were sitting on Fox Soul's platform. Had absolutely. You said that on your personal platform on YouTube, you would have never even said anything. You would have never apologized. But because Fox Soul's probably social media pages was getting tore up, they probably was, Claudia and Al was probably getting tore up on their pages.
I'm sure.
And he was getting tore up on the pages. So they said, hey, you got to say something. They wrote him a statement. He declined the statement. And what you said was just further, just like, like for real, man? Like, for real.
I just think there was no purpose in the apology because he didn't mean it.
Hell no, he didn't mean it.
He didn't mean it. And I think that bothers me. I put a comment on something that where they were talking about it and whatnot. And I think it just bothers me with people in general. Like, when you say shit and then all of a sudden you come back and you apologize because like people coming down on you or whatever. And I just think it's like
your bag is getting affected.
I just think it's like this shit, because I mean, if you're gonna say it, then stand by it. I mean, I'm not saying that it was right, but I mean, shit, if you said it, stand by what you said. Or either
say stand in it. Stand in what you're saying, because respectfully, I don't really have too much energy for it. It was just ridiculous.
Or if you're gonna apologize, don't give a half-ass apology, because to me that was a half-ass apology. Like, I apologize for this, but I stand in that, because like, he full of it.
And I'm gonna tell you, like straight up, for real, we all have a responsibility. All of us that are content creators, creatives, I don't care if it's Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, whatever it is, you have a responsibility to use your platform properly. And when you look at people just using their platform improperly and doing the mess that they doing, you sit there and you just be like, really?
But most content creators don't care about that. Like, most of them have not done
anything. Because it's shock, it's clicks and views and shock value, and you say whatever you want to say. You see what that got Tasha K. So I'm just gonna tell you, think before you say stuff. I may be unfiltered, I may be unadulterated, I may say a lot of things, but there are some things I will tell James in private via text, and we'll talk about it on the phone, but I ain't gonna get on this platform and say it.
Absolutely.
Because that's kitchen table talk.
I think that's a lot of the problem with, a lot of these content creators. Like, obviously they're doing their own thing and they're creating their own path, and they haven't done any schooling, and like, they're not journalists, but they claim to be journalists, and it's just it's a whole lot. And it's a lot of stuff that you learn, when you go to school. And I'm not saying that that's for everybody, but I'm just saying, like, if you're gonna do it, like, take it serious.
Have some integrity with what you do. That's all. That's all I say. If you don't like the girl, fine. There's a lot of artists that I don't like.
Absolutely.
I just don't speak on them.
Absolutely.
I don't mess with your music, so I don't speak on you.
Absolutely. So I think we're on the same page with that. And I just think that, I'm just not, I ain't really for all that cancel culture shit and all of that, but
It's cancel culture is phony. It's not even real.
Yeah,
It don't exist. You can't cancel something that was
absolutely,
already there.
absolutely, absolutely.
Like
But
I hate when people are like, oh, they gonna get canceled. No, you're not gonna stop anything. The only people that can stop the things is the people in Hollywood. The
I
work
just feel like if
can't
you're
stop.
gonna be on platforms like that, then you need to take it serious and you need to act with some integrity. And if you don't, then they need to take you off. Like,
Well,
and I mean that's my thought. Um, yeah, that's my thought. I mean, it's just like to me, it was reckless, and it's so much going on out here with mental health and depression and like all of this stuff, and like
well,
the
then you got black women are under so much pressure right now to look a certain way,
absolutely,
BBL this and body this
absolutely,
and nip tuck this, and I'm tired of black women going underneath the knife because you are beautiful the way you are. Like you
absolutely,
ain't got to be doing all of this stuff. Because I'm gonna tell you, a lot of these women that's doing all of this stuff, the men still cheating. It ain't changing nothing.
what's up, Chef
But
Don Don?
just I mean, but just like attack that woman unwarrantedly, I'm sorry. I can't.
Yeah,
I'm just not doing. I'm not going for that.
yeah, I
I like
absolutely.
him, but that was a part that I was just like, bro, you went too far.
Right, absolutely. And hopefully he can get that together and think a little bit more before he says certain things. And I mean, just like you said, he's very articulate, so that's not even a question. Um, I just think
It's a pattern. I mean, he does this every now and then. I
yeah,
mean, he said things about Blue Ivy. He said things about other women's looks. So I mean, this is to say that he ain't gonna do it again, he is gonna do
absolutely,
it again.
absolutely. That's what
At some point, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna blow over. People are gonna move on, and they're gonna talk about something else.
absolutely. Um, Before we go on to the next thing, talk a little bit more about you were on Chef Don Don's program.
Oh, I just called in because he had an open chat. I didn't.
Okay,
It wasn't like anything special or planned or
I
anything
got
like
you. I
that.
got you. I got you.
This past week I was on Chef Don Don's channel. We did talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta. We did a live on last Monday. Um, uh, yeah.
Okay. No,
I
I
mean,
think that's really dope, and I know that you and I have really talked offline just about how dope it is that you've been getting on other people's platforms and whatnot. But I think it's
yeah,
beautiful.
I've been
Yeah,
circulating a little bit.
yeah. I think it's beautiful just to see like the support back and forth, and you popping up on people's platforms, and obviously people in the comments and that sort of thing.
Well,
And
my newfound entrepreneurship.
listen, I think it's a beautiful thing. And also kind of a little segue just to next week. For everybody that's watching next week, we actually will have a content creator here on the program. So we'll be interviewing him about his talk show and all of that jazz. So I actually have his media kit and everything that I'll send over to you at the end of tonight's show. But that's actually planned for next week already. So I'll get some flyers together and then we'll start promoting that. But I think that's going to be a really good thing. And that's really a big part of the platform, is to really be able to highlight and spotlight, a lot of the other content creators, because there's a lot of us out here and there's room for everybody. Like everybody is doing their own,
Everybody can eat.
doing an amazing job. And I think it's cool. So, shouts out to everybody. Shouts out to everybody in the comments. Lady Norshia, of course, Chef Don Don. Um, we are appreciative. I'm mad grateful. And I know that you are as well. So I just wanted to get that out there, a little bit before we went forward. So I did want to bring up this, the issue with Mustang. Were you already familiar with Mustang?
No, I had no idea.
Yeah. So he he did a video with the baby.
I
And
saw the article, but I don't really know his background, Mustang per
yeah,
se. So
I mean, like exotic dancer, content
okay,
creator, and that sort of thing. But he is bisexual, so he
okay.
did a and which holds no bearing, and it is what it is. Like we all do. Listen, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing. But just the point of the matter is, and what's going on right now is he did a video with the baby, and like he's been promoting this video, was getting ready to come out and all of that jazz, and then suddenly he was removed from the video, and it's looking like it was because of his sexuality. So the question out there right now is that why he was removed and whatnot. But it's so much kind of hoopla, kind of circulating around and whatnot right now. So it's not really a whole lot of information, but I just kind of brought it up a little bit. And really the idea was to try to get him on the platform today, but that ain't work out for today. So, maybe we might be able to get him on in the future just to talk.
I don't think, we know how hip hop feels about
Absolutely.
homosexuality. So that should not be any form of being a part of the LGBTQIA plus community.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
the baby has had and said problematic things.
And that's kind of, I think that's kind of the stance that I've taken, is that he's already done some stuff that really was problematic already. So I think that, whether that had anything to do with it or not, I think being in that position already before you did the video, I'm like, it's kind of to be expected that if he knew or whatever, then you probably wouldn't. I don't know. So, you probably.
Some people try to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah,
remember
absolutely.
he gave an apology too at one point.
Absolutely.
So it's I think when people's backs against the wall, and again, they have to apologize because the bag is affected.
Absolutely.
They apologize.
Absolutely.
And so, but then, you apologize, but then I think the baby was supposed to go to some like health centers and things like that. He didn't do his part with that. They talked about that. So at the end of the day, nothing surprises me that a lot of these guys doing rap. You know
Absolutely.
what I'm saying? I would hope that he would be that ignorant that to act like because the man is bisexual that it was really a big deal.
Right.
Sexuality just don't jump off and get on people like damn COVID or something. I don't understand. Like y'all act like it's
You would think that
damn,
people, but
you act like it's a damn cold or shit. We just, there's a lot of, people be acting like because I'm a lesbian, I like every woman I see. No, I'm not attracted to every woman that I see. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, calm down. I might flirt with you, but I ain't gonna do nothing to you because I may not even really want you. I'm just joking and having a good time. Absolutely. Y'all act like that shit jumps off like the flu.
Absolutely. And it's the same thing, like you just said. People think that because you're lesbian, that you want all of the women out there, just like they think because I'm gay, I want all the guys out there. And that's just, it's not the case. So no, I get it.
Y'all ain't really even that attractive.
This is why I love doing this with you. This is the
I'm just saying, like, gay people do not go around being like, ooh, damn, they fine. Like, I'm not even like, I'm gonna tell you, I come in the club and go ahead, sit down and have my drink and mind my business. I don't even approach women because half the time I don't even know who's on the team or who ain't on the team nowadays. Everybody on the team together. We just
that part right there. Like I've never been that person anyway to go out and just be picking people up and that sort of thing. Just because, like you said, you never really know who on the team anyway.
I don't feel like getting slapped. So.
You been slapped before, schoolboy?
No, I'm just saying. I'm not trying to. No, hell no. Anybody want me, you're gonna have to approach me because I'm not approaching you under no circumstances. Absolutely. So it ain't happening.
Absolutely. So kind of moving forward, even Marcel, the divorce is fine. The divorce is finally finalized. I'll let you take this first.
You know what I'm saying? She didn't get no settlement. She basically just, she kept the home, their $1 million home.
Absolutely.
And that was it.
Which I think is suitable, kids.
She said she didn't want no money. She didn't want child support. She didn't. What did she get child support? I think she didn't ask for child support.
Neither one of them asked for child support.
Neither asked for child support. Neither asked for alimony. Yeah. Excuse me, I said that wrong. They good on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Monica did with Shannon Brown when she just they left with what they came in with and they was cool on it. Absolutely. Some people can't. I think people just think that everybody got to have drama in a divorce.
Absolutely.
Now, do I think she was stressed out from that divorce? Hell yeah. I seen them recent pictures of her. She looks
Absolutely.
Like she been through the mill and back. I know he's still getting sued from the DUI and accident that he had in Atlanta. So I mean, what you think about it? I mean,
No, I mean, definitely, definitely echoing, the sentiments that you just put out there. I just think that, like, it's commendable. Obviously, they both are big people out here. They both are big people and high status and that sort of thing. And you just see a lot of times with divorces and whatnot that people go for the jugular. They go for the jugular, and it's not really necessary, especially if both of them are responsible parents and they both taking care of the kids. And like, I
like
just,
everything is not like hostile. I think some people
absolutely,
always think everything got to be hostile, and
absolutely.
or
And I
you can end up like Holly Berry and have to pay $8,000 a month.
yeah,
Which I think is
yeah. And I just think, involving the system when you really don't need to involve the system. Like, I've always had an issue with.
if you can do it and be healthy and be adults and
Yeah,
not be no smoke, like
yeah,
just be healthy.
yeah.
Just like
And I think that's cool because at the end of the day, it's gonna make they're gonna be happier. Moving ahead and moving forward. The kids are gonna be happier moving ahead and moving forward because it's not a whole lot of drama. Like, that's the thing that you really have to think about. And I think that's cool because they both got their own money. So and they both are responsible enough that they taking care of the kids. So I think it's dope that it ended the way that it did. Just like you said, I mean, you could see from the pictures and videos, and when she did make a few comments and whatnot, like she was stressed behind it. So everybody is not. We say till death do us part, but everybody is not meant to be in your life forever. Like it's a reason and a season. So they had their season, and they needed to be together for the kids. Having the kids and that sort of thing. And now they could be apart, and there
live
is a
full
such thing,
lives and move on.
and there is a such thing as co-parenting. Without all the drama.
Effective co-parenting without all the drama. Like everybody don't always have drama when they co-parent. And
Absolutely.
I think that's what people want. They want
Yeah,
like
people want the drama.
people to have all this drama when they co-parent and they don't. Some
Yeah,
people just don't.
absolutely. People want that drama. So
Some people find out that they're better being
apart.
apart than they ever were together.
Yeah, they better be in the part. I mean, that's like, kind of my situation. So it's like you better apart. And you co-parent the kids and do what you're supposed to do. And if you're responsible with it, then I mean, what more can you really ask for? So
That's why I ain't got no. That's why I ain't got no kids. I ain't got time to be trying to co-parent. And lesbians don't know how to co-parent properly. Sometimes it be too much. It's too much. Y'all be wanting to use the kids and all that. I ain't got time for that.
yeah, I don't know why I want some more, but that's a whole nother. Listen, I don't know why that's a whole nother story, but I kind of do though. I kind of do. Like being a parent has.
You have to roll up into your 40s. You
Listen,
do.
hold up, I'm about to roll up into my 50s, baby. Listen, we claiming it. We proud, baby. He 46.
You about to roll into your 50s and you wanna
Listen,
James, get you a puppy and go on about your business. Go on, get you a puppy and go on.
my landlord.
Y'all damn nerves get bad when y'all get old. Y'all don't got time for them damn kids. They get on your nerves.
Listen, you know what? It's weird. You
Yeah,
just.
baby, I'm all in your business. Like I'm like,
I'm not even gonna say it's weird either. You got to be a parent. You got to be a parent to understand it. Like, I just think like I was like with being a parent. Like, I think I just was blessed. Like, he been good. Like, he a senior now. Like, he been good the whole time.
Okay, so why the hell would you want to go back?
I know it sound crazy, but and like as crazy as it sound, like I miss like the newborn stage, like when he was a baby. But then I was, that father that was super involved and doing all. So
Please don't be running around here like Andy Cohen and Anderson Cooper in
okay, it
your
ain't gonna be that
50s
serious.
with with babies and stuff. Because when we got events and stuff, we cannot be having you walking around with the thing on with the baby strapped up.
Nope. I'm not doing that. Nope.
While we working, I'm be like, hey, somebody get the baby, get the baby.
We're not doing.
I want to Kiki Palmer, baby daddy, doing babysitting on the side. Let me see if we can get him hired on the show.
Nope, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I don't listen. And like I said, that's just
a good hands-on father.
look, that's just where I'm at right now. You know, it might change. It might change, but I feel like I want some more.
Don't let that get off on you on me.
We're gonna keep that away from you.
Yes. Me and my uterus. Bye. So we're gonna get into the ninjas for Trump.
Yeah, we're gonna get into the ninjas for Trump. Thank you for putting that out there.
Oh, you gotta take that off. Take that off. Take that off. Take that off.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got you. But what's your thought on that situation?
It's like an episode of Boondocks.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm surprised it even, not that it got out there the way that it did, but like media didn't, like they ain't try to cut it or they ain't try to.
Yeah, they was too busy waiting on all the mug shots and clowning. You know, I mean, my dad is a Trump supporter, and I don't understand it. I don't have them conversations with him because this ain't gonna do nothing but run up my blood pressure, and I'm just be mad about the shit. So I'm just not even gonna talk about it with him. But there's a lot of black people that feel like Trump is the answer.
Yeah, I just think that
I can't understand it. I don't understand stupid, so I can't grasp my mind around it.
I think for the sake of trying to understand it, I just think that a lot of them, like they're looking at, you know, obviously, a lot of times it'd be the well-to-do ones, and I think a lot of them are looking at it from like the tax standpoint.
It ain't well to do. It's some regular degular.
I mean, it is, there's some regular degular ones in there, but I don't know, because I mean, there's no other way that I can really get it or understand it or fathom it, or like it don't make no sense to me at all. But I just thought it was crazy that, you know, this guy popped up on the tube though.
I can't believe they was outside picketing out front.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
it was reminding me of the R. Kelly case all over again. I'm like, what in the hell is going on? Are we in the episode of Boondocks? What is this?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal was with that. I'm really surprised that it went to the level that it did. I'm just interested to see, you know, obviously where that goes and, you know, what that turns into. But yeah, I thought it was cool to bring that up though. And you know,
but did you catch the Trump bug shot?
Right. Listen,
it's like when white privilege ran out. I was like, "Ooh!"
I'm trying to tell you, and I'm like, did he really have a press conference outside the jail? Like,
yeah, talking about he was, you know, he was wrongfully arrested. I'm like, oh, so you just gonna keep playing? Yeah, the whole time you just gonna keep playing.
Listen,
you know, Hillary was somewhere drinking a cocktail, talking about shit. I told you.
It's really sad, and you know, it definitely makes you look at white privilege, and I mean, because had this been an Obama or whatever, he would have been up under the jail already. It
was 2 black people that was arrested. The Proud Boy member dude, and I guess with the I forgot the chick's name. The manager for Kanye West. That was also, she done got arrested. But you notice the black people didn't get bail. Absolutely. The white people did.
Yeah. So it's, you know,
I'm gonna say that again. The black people did not get bail.
Yeah.
The white people did.
Yeah. It's, you know, that whole privilege thing is, this shit is a mess. This country is a mess. Like,
it so the hell is. We in the last times. I'm just waiting on Jesus to holler at me and let me know when he gonna crack the sky. Let me know when you finna take us. Cause I'm just.
He said, let you know.
Just let me know. I'm dealing with plantation heat out here in Texas. Just let me know when we finna go. I just need to know when we are going to go.
Yeah.
So I can be prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
just let me get rich before you take us.
This shit is a mess. It's just Casey Johnson. What's up? I see you out there. Hero.
Harold, yeah, I mean, stop playing with Harold on Twitter, y'all.
Yeah, Harold Cordero.
Harold is a fool. Love him.
Listen, I appreciate everybody for popping into the comments. It would be cool to see some of y'all comments too. You know,
this was not on the show tonight, but I want to ask you a quick question. I saw this article about Drew and Ty Drew Sidora and
Yeah.
you know, Ty that was messing Mimi Faust's ex.
Okay, yeah.
So the article headline said that so Rashida Frost from Love and Hip Hop
Mhm.
was plugging her remake model show. Now you supposed to be on Philo talking about your shit. You got on they shit and then said that they vibing.
It'd be so much drama with them, man.
I just want to know, like, what you think about that? Is that what we doing now? We just be, you know, because we vibing. What is the vibe? Is that did that replace situationship? Did that replace, you know, homie love a friend?
Listen, I'm not gonna tell you I know right now. I need to check this out. I wish I had seen it, but I need to check it out though.
It ain't really that deep. It wasn't like a huge,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
I
he was
can,
just saying, you know, talking about it. I'm like, how you giving up tea on Real Housewives of Atlanta, but you can't give
very
us,
messy.
but you and Kirk can't give us nothing.
Look, they never were enough to keep our attention, Casey. Like they never were to me. Yeah, she said,
Harold the fool to like
yeah,
she go
Hero said, Rafita, you just gonna out Drew like that. That's what they do though. Like that's the kind of stuff that they do, and it's for the
I
ratings.
like the comment on the screen.
Huh?
I like the comment on the screen.
Yeah. Let me see.
Yeah, Harold, straight up. Just did it just like that, just slid it right on the but I'm like, for you ain't even on the show. I know you cool with Candy and now. And shout out to Candy and Todd. I'm gonna watch y'all movie.
Yeah. Yeah. They doing some really,
And
really
it's on Peacock.
yeah, they
Men
doing
was really thought it was gonna be on Tubi. That's on Peacock.
they doing some
NBC Universal, Bravo.
absolutely,
Use them connections, Candy and Todd.
absolutely. They doing some really, really big stuff, but they always have though. Yeah, they're doing some really, really big stuff. I saw that too, and how it was going to be on Peacock. So I definitely want to check that out too. Yeah.
Oh, good to see you too, Miss Lowe. So that was a side note. I just threw that in there for GP.
Oh,
So
that's cool. Oh, that's cool. I'm actually digging that, like how we can throw extra topics and whatnot in there, and
I don't know why it came up in my mind. That's because I'm messy and I just want to know how Sheree got all of the text messages between Ty and Drew. How in the hell did she get the text messages?
listen, when I tell you that girl is digging for a storyline, like it's something. Yeah, it's. I wish I could get her on the platform and actually like really talk to her, but she fishing for a storyline. Like
who you want to talk to Sheree?
Sheree, just I'm gonna talk to you some more about that, but
yeah, because I done said some stuff about I didn't get into it with Sheree on any internet or nothing.
With her being from here, I kind of want to connect with her a little bit, but I think she's definitely
going to connect. Her. See if we get maybe some free sheet by Sheree because I ain't paying for it.
Listen, I don't want no damn sheet by Sheree. Listen, you keep that shit. I know you want it bad.
I just want to review it so I can just say I had the jogging suit on and shit. I don't know. As an older lesbian, I just been loving jogging suits. Don't see why I be loving the winter jogging suits and shit. You just put your sweats on. I'm saying, get your little fresh little pair of kicks. You know what I'm saying? Jogging suit. Shit.
Well, look, this is the story of the day right here.
Come on, y'all. This see, y'all, and
Nah, you know what? I'm glad that you said what you said. I'm glad you said what you said because I mean that's
a fact.
I mean that's a fact. But
he got upset with me.
Yeah.
Because you said
but that's how people do. Nobody wants to hear the truth.
It was 10 years ago. You can let it go. Okay.
Yeah. No, I dig the fact that you said what you said, and I just thought it was funny that he called himself clapping back at you. But
and it was a weak clap back too. I'm like, you
clearly that ain't going nowhere though.
I can see he not too sassy of a man because he ain't really had no real sassy comeback, and I was just like, oh,
right. But no, I thought that was dope. She famous, y'all.
Y'all ain't good saying that shit because I'm not famous. I just said something and I don't even know how the hell I ended up on that blog. I had never even heard of that damn blog before. And somebody DM me. Shout out to my followers on Twitter and Instagram. Y'all will find anything that has my name on it. I don't know how the hell y'all do that, but y'all find anything. And somebody happened to DM me on Twitter and said, "Look at this."
I mean, but listen, like your
Oh, I do have a question for Safari in this moment. Where was your kids when your baby mama last night was fighting in the club? Okay, with Bambi, and also Scrappy. Where were your kids while your baby mother was fighting last night? Zell Swag, he's out of jail, but them two heifers, I think they were still in jail. I don't know if they didn't got out. Mama D is online talking stuff about Bambi. Throwing shots, talking about she ain't paid the divorce attorney. And I'm here like, man, what's why the two heifers ain't out of jail? That's your baby mamas. Y'all ain't even gonna get your baby mamas out of jail. That's trifling. That's trifling. Y'all ain't even gonna let you. I mean, at least Saucy got his man out of jail. And I'm this Saucy. He ran. He put the church finger up and got rolled right on up out of the scene.
Listen, that's more drama than enough. Like that's more drama than enough.
Up in the club trying to fight security.
That is more drama than enough. That whole situation. But I did think it was dope that you said what you said. I think it needed to be said. I mean, obviously it's facts, but a lot of people don't speak the truth, and a lot of people don't want to hear the truth. So I thought it was good that you put it out there. And when he called himself clapping back, I thought it was cool that you came right back at him. So kudos to you, bravo to you. I think it was dope.
He ain't blocking me or nothing. I can still see his shit, so it wasn't that deep.
Follower, so he needs to follow her, so he's not gonna block.
I mean, y'all engage with me on Twitter because I get an ad revenue check for that. So y'all, the more y'all engage with me.
I mean, shit, he probably follow you. Truth be told, so I mean,
I didn't look because I don't,
Yeah, I mean, but
probably just he ain't got no
sense. That's what I'm gonna say. No sense, but it is what it is. But moving on.
We're gonna keep him on the prayer list.
Absolutely, prayer list. Moving on. Cameron and Mace, they are back with a talk show. I have some thoughts about that, but what you thinking over there?
Mace, Pastor Mace, ex-Pastor Mace. Oh, he didn't. So he done swindled enough out of the Kojic church. So now he done got up here and got a little venue with Cameron. Two regular ninjas talking about sports and pop culture. I mean,
yeah, I just
ain't that what all the nostalgia celebrities are doing now?
Right. Yeah, I don't really have a lot of interest in it.
I don't watch their stuff. I see the little clips that trend, and that's it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I'm like, I don't have a lot of interest in it. I really don't have any interest in it at all. I mean, I
think they got like a 6-figure deal.
I'm sure
they 7-figure deal or something like that.
I'm sure they probably did, but I mean, they'll be like, like the million other rappers who have come out and they've created podcasts or they've created shows that have basically flopped and disappeared. So, I mean, it is what it is. Give them their moment, and I think they'll be out of here. Just another couple of guys who.
I just want to know did Mace give up Jesus, or is he still saved? He's still saved.
A couple of other guys, they think they're journalists, so it is what it is. But yeah, I don't have a lot of interest in them, really doing that, and especially Mace. But
two old ninjas with a podcast.
Yeah, and we'll see if it lasts.
And some mics. I mean, ain't that what we all been seeing?
Yeah, we'll see if it lasts. I mean, because shit, where's Jeezy's?
Oh, well, they got a new network.
Well, I know they got that, but I'm saying, what happened to the podcast he had?
Fox Soul canceled all their shit over there. I don't know what's going on at Fox Soul. The only thing they got over there seemed to be that's left of like as far as a pop culture show is what's that? The show with Funky Dineva, Al Reynolds, and Claudia Jordan. I mean, that's
my point. So that's gone, and that whole thing with them starting the network. I'm like, okay. Okay.
I mean, if you got enough followers, I guess, and people that are interested in them,
I don't even think
I
that.
could care less about what Vivica Fox has to say.
I don't.
Selena
Yeah,
Johnson
I don't think that.
never was anything that I was really. I mean, I like Selena Johnson because she could sing her music, but as far as her just
Uh,
no,
yeah, I don't think. I mean, Selena Johnson would have to show me something different. I feel like she's kind of a go with the flow kind of a person, so she kind of go with the opinion that a lot of other people have. Um, I don't think she really. I don't think that she really speak for herself. I think she just kind of go along with the go along. So I don't necessarily see her doing it. I mean, definitely not on the executive side. Now, they can continue coaching her to be a talk show.
I don't know how that deal is. I just know it's a network. I don't know
Yeah,
if they all pooled their money together and they put the network together. I have no interest in it. God bless them.
yeah. I'm in that same place. The out of all of them, the only one that I can actually see at least having some part is Vivica Fox. I mean, obviously she has been on the executive producer side of different projects and movies and stuff like that.
She's
So
directed. She's done a lot of things like that. So I mean, I can see
I
her
kind of see it.
again. God bless them.
Yeah,
Um, um,
yeah. That's about it. That's all. That's really my take on it too. I ain't really on that. Sexy Red. Um, I'm gonna keep it all the way funky. I don't know a whole lot about Sexy Red. I'm gonna keep it all the way
she
funky.
ain't got no album.
And I knew
She ain't got no album. She got 3 songs. Drake co-signed her to be opening for his shows, but I think like she's the first opener because they'll have an opener, but then like an artist will have an opener. They have 3 openers. They have the
right,
first opener, the second opener, the third opener, which is the opener for Drake. I think she's probably like the first one.
probably.
She's I mean,
Depending on
she's
who
asking
else.
for 40,000 a feature or 50,000 a feature. I'm just like, for what? You don't rap on beat. I mean, that's what these new children like. It ain't for me.
I mean, I guess that's the thing today. That's the
I
thing.
don't think she'll be around in the next. Let's see if she's still making music next summer.
Yeah,
Uh,
probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. She's the hot trend for right now. And I think she'll fade away unless unless she get the right people behind her and really pull some
They say
stuff.
she got management. I don't know.
At
I
that
don't know how she's going on tour now and you ain't got no album.
listen,
You got 3 songs and some features.
listen. Somebody doing something, so we're gonna see if they can really make it last. That's all you can really say to it. Let's see if they can really make it do what it do.
But I guess getting to the point of her being a raw dog queen, ma'am, that's nasty.
Yeah, I think so. Very irresponsible.
And I mean, and when she said
Even
on
if that's how
the
even if that's what you do, like that's just something that don't.
like you really out here playing with people's health, and I guess you're not gonna be satisfied till you get something you can't get rid of.
You know, people,
I'm
people play Russian roulette, and eventually it catch them. Eventually it catch up to them, and then they, you know,
well, she did say that on that little Yachty's podcast that I guess
what's up,
she
Bernie?
did use a condom or something with a dude, and she said the condom smelled like fish. And I'm like, well, it ain't about the condom. You saying the condom did that to you, ma'am? No, you need to hit the gynecologist's office. It's something really going on up in there that has nothing to do with that condom.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and look, I'm here for everybody free loving and all of that, but please be responsible out here while y'all, you know, do we need to go back to TLC in the 90s walking around here with condoms? Some of y'all don't understand what that is. And y'all need to get back on that.
Listen, I want to say what's
Messing
up.
with me, I need a full blood panel.
I'm flipping back to the comments for a second. I want to say what's up to Norris Tony, not the one order two. What's up? What's up? Thank you for popping in. Thank you for supporting us. Everybody in here in the comments, thank you for supporting us. Jennifer King, we appreciate you. Miss Lowe, thank you. Yeah, a lot of people popping in. Thank you to everybody. Yeah, listen. I'm with you. I just think the whole thing is irresponsible. Like, do what you're gonna do, but
I ain't here to police nobody doing what you do in your bedroom. God bless you.
Right.
But my whole thing is, if that's what you do, you ain't got to announce it. But I get it. People say they like her because she's unapologetically ghetto.
Right.
I just think it's just tacky and uncouth. But hey, if that's what y'all like, God bless you. You know, you need to be responsible sexually, and this is to everybody grown that's watching our show. Okay, y'all here doing the things. Please protect yourself.
Absolutely. And we just gonna let that be the message of the day. Um, Brielle Behrman being sued. Listen, I saw this coming long ago. I've just been sitting around waiting, to see the shit hit the fan. And I knew this was gonna be happening with the kids. I wonder what's happening with that other child. But I definitely saw this coming, just with financial problems and that sort of thing. Yeah, I saw that coming.
I mean, I'm gonna just say the mama's irresponsible, so I'm not gonna not expect the daughters to be irresponsible money wise. When American Express sues you, that's some serious shit because American Express is like you have to pay it all in cash as soon as the bill comes out. Like they don't, them and Discover are not people that you play with. You don't get credit cards with them if you're not gonna be able to honestly pay. I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. It's I want Kim and Croy, him with the smoky, her with her smoky wigs, and then she trying to sell these bags online because they broke. It's just a lot. I don't even care because it's not gonna get you back on Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's not gonna get you on Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip. I just want you to stop trying to project yourself. Can y'all Beverly? Can you hillbillies just divorce in privacy and gone? Because we don't really care.
Yeah, and that's that whole thing, and especially with him refiling the divorce and all of that. Just like just end it and move forward.
Do you think Brielle ran up the bill or her mama? I think it was both.
Yeah.
Because see, right after that, the same day that he filed for the divorce again, Croy, was the same day she got sued again by multiple credit card companies. Capital One is one of them. Shout out to Capital One because I got a couple of y'all cards.
Right.
And some accounts with y'all.
Right.
They wind up actually like suing her on the same day he filed for divorce again. And my question is for Corey, how the hell is she supposed to pay you spousal support and child support if she's broke?
Yeah, listen.
The math is not mathing for me. I don't know about you, James, but ain't something.
It's definitely not for me. But I think my question really is like, why did y'all call it off in the first place? Like, just get that shit over.
I think she thought she was gonna get something off of that scene, that OG scene that they did this year on Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Okay.
And that shit didn't really shake anything. I don't think Bravo is really interested in her. And if she does go back, she's gonna ask for a buku of money because of all of the debt that she is honestly in.
I mean, but I mean, regardless of what she asked for, she's been gone all this time. She ain't did nothing. Like,
don't nobody want to see her back on Rolla, so it don't even freaking matter.
Right? She's not gonna get it. I don't know what she thought, but she's not gonna get no money like that. I mean, that's just like Nene and the money that she probably want. She's not gonna get it. I mean,
y'all need to get Sheree off the show. It's
yeah, they're not gonna get it. So listen,
I just want them to take us out the group chat because I don't care. Now we didn't get to that one topic. The next topic, Whoopi Goldberg.
Yeah, Whoopi Goldberg. That's the only one that I had not touched on. We've actually hit everything else. And Whoopi Goldberg, the big question of it was because she was being interviewed by Raven Simone. So the big question was Raven wrong, or was she out of place to ask, Whoopi basically about her sexuality?
Whoopi ain't never gave lesbian vibe to me.
I didn't think so.
I don't know what's up with I guess maybe Raven Simone. There's a lot of gays that always want everybody to be gay.
Right.
That ain't gay. Whoopi just don't. I think Whoopi even addressed this on The View like a couple times. She said she just don't want to be with nobody. She's content being by herself.
Right.
You know, Whoopi has had in her past a couple of divorces that ended up really bad. She
Yeah.
paid out a lot of money
Mm-hmm.
to some saltine men's.
No, I get
So
it.
I mean, she, you know, after a while, once you get to a certain level of money, it's like that divorce and all that. She's like, she likes living by herself and doing her own thing. Do I think
Absolutely.
that sometimes she might want to sometimes she feel like a nut, sometimes she don't. Yeah, she probably got a boy toy or
Did you say that one?
yeah, so I mean she might call a boy toy up or use one of the madam services, you know, and go on and do what she gotta do.
Yeah. No, I get it.
I never pegged her as being a lesbian. I don't know
Yeah,
why Raven Simone. I mean,
I didn't think that she ever gave those vibes. I think it's just like she has said, and then just like you were saying too, like she just liked to be by herself, and I get it. Like I get it. Like sometimes you just want to be by yourself, and you just don't want, that responsibility of having to worry about somebody else.
I mean, she an older black woman. I mean, there's plenty of women like in their shoot. I know a lot of women that's single in their 30s,
Absolutely.
late 30s, early 40s, because they just not willing to be with no trifling ninja.
Yeah, absolutely. So no, I get it. I never got those vibes. I didn't think that she was wrong for saying it, but I just never got those vibes. Um, so yeah.
I never
So
got the vibes either. You know what I'm saying? I think Raven just wanted a moment on her damn
yeah,
podcast, and she trended a little bit. You know what I'm saying? That lady
yeah,
ain't gay.
yeah. So with that being said, that's all our topics for today. Thank you to everybody that tuned in to us. Thank you to you, Schoolboy. Like I think that what we're doing is trend setting. I think that we're definitely doing something really dope here. I'm definitely grateful to all of the people who are tuning in to us and who send us the comments and who add their thoughts and all of the above. I think it's really dope. This is something that I myself have wanted to do for a long time. And, I know that you were obviously in this, doing it, some years ago. And, you are back fresh with it and really doing your thing. And I'm proud of you, happy for you for the things that you got going on. And I just think that it's a whole lot coming for us. Next Saturday, we are going to have Michael Finkley on the show. He has a show on YouTube. Really dope creator. He's had some really amazing people on his platform. So one of the things that we're definitely going to be doing here is highlighting, a lot of these creators, other people that are out here with fresh and innovative content. We're also going to be inviting content creators onto the platform to actually have conversation with us and, get in on the segment and, potentially interview some of these people with us too when we have people on the show. So here and there, you will see more than just Schoolboy and myself. But all in all, I think this is dope. I'm really grateful to everybody. Lady Norshia, thank you so much for everything that you are doing for us and, really making this platform go. Harold, I see that comment down there. Much love to you as well. And much love to everybody who is, here on the platform.
And if you haven't been following us this week we did drop. So if you don't catch the video playback or you don't do YouTube, you can always listen to us on iHeartRadio.
Yes.
You can now listen to us on
Spotify and
Spotify and iHeart. We're still. It takes a little bit of time for coming up on Apple.
Yeah, Apple takes a few weeks, unfortunately. I'm actually, as you're talking, I'm checking Apple right now to see if it hit Apple.
It wasn't up there yesterday, so
yeah, it's like a lot of times it'll just pop up and you won't have any kind of notification. It just will be there. But and there's some other platforms that we're going to be on as well. Deezer,
Samsung Podcast, Podchaser,
Google
Podcast, Stitcher. So we will definitely be on all of those. So if y'all don't catch the live shows, y'all can always listen to the audio podcast when you're working out, walking around the house, cleaning up, cooking, whatever. We are going to be on everything. You know, me and James are, you know, he randomly he be having all these ideas and I just be randomly at the house. So I was randomly minding my business, and he basically said that, hey, let's do in 2024, come January 1st, let's do a midday to afternoon radio show called the Midday Shuffle.
It's the
did we name it the Midday Shuffle? Or is this, or did I?
The the Midday Shuffle.
The Midday Shuffle. So we're planning on doing that. Bring that to you come January. So we out here working.
Top of January, that is going to be coming. It'll be Monday through Friday, 11 to 3. So we'll have 4 hours. We will have carefully crafted content. So we're going to have a lot of content on there. Definitely interviews. You know, we'll have music playing just like any other radio show, but we'll also have a lot of other content and whatnot too. So just the same as you could listen to, you know, your head crack's not on anymore, but I mean, you get what I'm saying. You know, whether it's your DL Hewleys or your Ricky Smileys or any of these other people who have radio shows out there, like Morning Time and Drive Time in the afternoon, we'll have a midday, and that's going to be from 11 to 3. It will be starting top of January, so that gives us enough time to plan and really get things in place and really get the radio station portion of UG Digital Podcasting up and going. There also are some other podcasts that are going to be coming. I have a podcast with my son called The Generation Gap, and we will be interviewing, you know, whether it's somebody from the 90s and I'm trying to teach him about that part of the culture, or he's teaching me about, you know, the people that's out today that I don't know nothing about because I'm 40.
So he couldn't even name one because he didn't even know. That's why they having the podcast.
Absolutely,
so he can learn.
Having it because
then he can teach me because I'm gonna be listening to their podcast so I can know who out here. I don't
absolutely because I tell you, I don't know nothing about today. But you ask me about a 702 or a Missy Elliott or a Timberland or a Genuine or, you know, SWV, anybody from back in the day, I got you. But the people today, look, I don't know, man. Like, I depend on my son to tell me. So we're going to have that podcast. That's going to be up and coming. But, you know, I'm working around school and everything for him. So that's the reason why that has not come yet. We'll also have Indie Soul Saturdays. That's going to be coming. That actually used to be a radio show that I hosted for about 5 years. And we are flipping that to a podcast. So that'll be going as well. I actually have a crew of comedians who are going to be doing a podcast called Comedy Mafia. So that's going to be coming soon. Quite a bit of stuff coming. And then, of course, the Midday Shuffle, that's going to be coming top of January. That's a whole new radio show.
And we are kind of thinking around the idea of doing like an after dark show where we can, like, y'all can call in maybe and have a little conversation, have some grown adult conversation.
Absolutely.
We're definitely not going to be able to do that here on YouTube.
Yeah.
We're going to have to find the platform.
So whether that's you know,
Patreon, whether it's like Patreon or something where y'all have to pay, but you know, we'll talk about you know, the explorations of our, you know, sexual beings and things like that. And we'll get into that and just the grown parts of that. So we got a lot of stuff that we are
absolutely
kicking around at ideas that you know, we're working on.
Yeah, it's a lot coming, and you know, there's some other things that are going to be coming as well that are more geared towards offering resources and opportunities to other people that want to become content creators or journalists and that sort of thing. So me having been in this business for 20 plus years, like, people say they want to give back, but like, I know the struggle that I had getting experience and getting, you know, opportunities and stuff like that. So I'm trying to make it so that we do not have to struggle like that. You know, it's one thing to get on and to make it, but you got to make it not so hard for the next person. Otherwise, to me, it's pointless and it don't really make no sense. So that's going to be my nonprofit, but we're going to really tie that into getting some other people on the platforms and giving them opportunities to, you know, whether that's coming in with us and, you know, doing the segment here and there, or whether that's, you know, somebody having their own show. So, you know, we'll talk more about that stuff as the time comes, but I have my own media company. That's UG Digital Media and Publishings, and that really is the parent company to everything it is that we're doing. And then, of course, there's UG Digital Magazine. You can get that at ugdigital.com. All free. So, you know, definitely you can get on there, check that out, check out the interviews and stories and different things that are there. And eventually there will be opportunities to write for the magazine and do that kind of stuff too. So it's a lot of stuff coming. I have always felt getting into this media game, like you got to create and build your own opportunities. So that's what we're doing. We're creating our own opportunities, and we're not looking for nobody to give us the break. Like we're gonna give ourselves the break. So that's what we're doing. We appreciate you guys. Thank you. And we will be back here next Saturday again. We will have Michael here on the show with us next Saturday, and who knows, we may have another guest soon. We definitely still working on that, and I actually have somebody that I'm bringing on board who's going to do a lot of our booking. So we're gonna have a lot of stuff happening. So just keep checking us out, keep following us. I'm at Authentically James. Schoolboy, you can throw yours out there.
Mine is on Instagram as Skool_boy_2021. On Twitter, it is going to be Skool_boy. If you are on TikTok, I think it's official Schoolboy6 on there. If not on any of my platforms, you can go into my bio, click the link tree. Everything is there, including my YouTube channels, Transcending's YouTube channel, and other links. I'll try to get the Spotify links and all the other links added into there as well.
Yeah.
So as long as I click the links, you'll find everything that I'm doing. Same with James. If you go in his bio, you're gonna find everything. If you go into his bio, click his link tree, you're gonna find everything that's associated with him. Just make sure y'all follow.
Really putting out there is the link tree, because all my
if y'all follow, you can interact with us and just keep up with the podcast. Other than that, I don't have anything else to say.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say either. So thank you guys. We're gonna head out of here. Yeah, that's it. So until next Saturday, peace. We really appreciate you guys.